Happy morning, children. We are going to discuss the concept of union of two sets. See, the word union in itself means everything, all together, unity. So, here, instead of going to the meaning, the definition, first we will see the example and then we will get it. In the set A, we have -1, -3, -5, 0. Set B, we are having 0, 3, 5. So 0 is common to both the sets. So here see, this is called as intersection area. This is the intersection part. If you take this horizontal and this vertical, this will be both, like how we did here. Like this also you can always show to make yourself understand the concept. So now here A is given this -1, -3, -5, 0, B 0, 3, 5. So in A union B, what we are taking? This symbol of U is there. U means union. U for union. So A union B is containing all the elements of set A. -3, -5, 0 and -1. And it is also containing all the elements of set B. But here, one thing you should remember, this element is 0 is common for both. That should be written only once. So if you see in A union B is a set which will contain all the elements of set A and it will also contain all the elements of set B, and the element which is common to both should be written only once. That you should understand. That is the meaning of A union B. So in set A union B, you will have this element -3. It belongs to set A, but it does not belong to B. So in A union B, every element, it will either belong to A, if not A, it will belong to B. That is the meaning of this C. A union B is a set of all X such that X belongs to A. And if it does not belong to A, then it will belong to B. That is the meaning of A union B. I hope you have understood the concept of A union B. Now here one example we will discuss. Observe the Venn diagram and write the following sets using listing method. Now see this figure here. It's a Venn diagram. Now universal set means what? In the universal set, every element will be present. So you should be very careful while you are writing universal set. Write all these elements. 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. All the elements. U means universal set. Now set A. Set A means what? This full set is set A. Correct? So in set A, what is there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Sorry, 12 is not there. Only this 5. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Then set B. Now this is set B. Set B will contain 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. So we are writing it in list method by seeing the Venn diagram. This is over. Now U we have written, A we have written and B we have written. Now these remaining sets we will write when we have understood the concept. Now just now we discussed A union B. In A union B, what will happen? All the elements of set A and B will be taken, A as well as B will be taken. And the element which is repeated twice will be written only once. So when you are writing A union B, in A union B, what will happen? All the elements of A, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 will be there. See here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 will be there. And in B, what is there? 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10 is there. Now 8 and 10 is common to A also and B also. So it's been written only once. 8 and 10. That part you should understand. A union B, all the elements of A and all the elements of B, and the one which is common is taken only once. So every element of A union B, see 1. Where is 1 here? 1 belongs to B, but 1 does not belong to A. So it's written X belongs to A or X belongs to C here. X belongs to A or X belongs to B. So one example of A union B. Now A intersection B is very simple. Only the common elements You have to write. So 8 and 10 is common element. Now complement concept we have already studied. What does complement means? Complement means what? I told you, they are like enemy. What is in my set is not there in your set. So in set A you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So in A complement you don't want 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That you should take care of. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 should not be in A complement because they are enemies. Nothing will be there. So what will be there? Remaining. So what you do? You put like this dot. 2. I'm not going to take 2. I'm not going to take 4. I'm not going to take 6. I'm not going to take 8 and 10. This I have to exclude. And remaining you have to take. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 I will not take. So what will remain? 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12. So this is the A complement. Same way for B complement also. What is there in B? 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10 B complement should not see. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10 is not, don't have to take. So what I'll take? 2, 4, 6 here and 2, 4, 6, 9. See, here already the dot has been put. So what can be done for this? You can rub it out. And for B complement, see, like this I do. See, when I'm writing B complement, I'm watching 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. So for timing with pencil, as a student like this I used to do. I don't want in B complement 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10. Okay, I don't want. So I am going to cut them. 1 I don't want. 3 I don't want. 5 I don't want. 7 I don't want. 8 I don't want. 10 I don't want. I'm going to cut them. So what is the remaining ones? 2, 4, 6, 9, 11 and 12. So B complement में 2, 4, 6, 9, 11, 12 has come. So that is, means I don't want in it. So I'm just cutting it off. Like that it is. Now A union B complement. Now A union B complement means what? That is easy one. What is there in A union B? Should not be in A union B complement. So 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are there elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. These elements should not be in A union B complement. So till 8 to continuous it is, so no problem. So what is not there in A union B? 9 is not there. So here 9 I am writing. And 11 is not there. So I am writing here, and 12 is not there. So A union B complement. A intersection B complement. 8, 10 should not be present in A intersection B complement. 8, 10 should not be there. And take the remaining ones. So maximum will be there in A intersection B complement. This way you have to do. I hope you have understood. And the next one is also very easy. Now B set, see, you can see very well, contains only 2 elements, 2 and 3. And A contains what? All the remaining ones. 1, 2, now means everything it contains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2 and 3 is common for both. So set B is a subset because every element of set B is in set A. Correct? So B is a subset of A. Then A union B is A. It is understood. A union B we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Is nothing but set A. Now when this answer we will get? When B becomes the subset of A. Because all are present. So if B is a subset of A, then A union B is A. This is the meaning.